Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of What's New at GP Knives. This week we're going to take our final look at the stuff we brought back from Blade Show, and we have a drop from Benchmade knives. A lot of cool stuff this week, Kitch. If you're a fan of custom knives, you're definitely going to want to stay tuned. Kitch, starting off this week, we're going to take a look at some custom knives from our friend Brad Zinker. He's out of Florida, and you guys might recognize him as the Urban Trapper guy. He's made a lot of Boker collabs, some Wisavivi collabs in there, I think, too, the bow, right?
Yep.
So he makes some really cool, slim, lightweight knives that everyone's pretty familiar with. Well, Kitch, these are very upgraded customs. He uses a lot of high-end materials, and we're going to check them out.
For sure. If you look at these, like if you're familiar with the Urban Trapper and his other stuff, he makes kind of like gentleman folders. Mm-hmm. So they're all really like elegant and slim and cool.
Right.
But yeah, these are kind of the expensive guys here. This one's like burl wood. They're all titanium.
Titanium.
We got some mammoth down here.
Yeah.
They come in a range of sizes, different blade steels. So these are going to be your Damacore. They're going to be much more expensive. Mm-hmm. But if you notice, like they're all super smooth, super slick.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just really nice knives. One of the first knives that I bought whenever I got into knives was a Boker Urban Trapper. So I really like his designs. And I've just like kind of been a fan ever since then. So to see him kind of come out and like I get to handle these cool, expensive ones,
yeah,
it's really neat.
He's always changing around too. So guys, you can get different sizes. That's what I love. Like we've got this little guy here. Like he makes these tiny knives work properly. Like the fit and finish is amazing on these things. And they're so little. They're just hard to believe. But so you get a range of sizes for everybody and a range of materials. This time we noticed when we were at his table that almost everything was like either this ivory or these woods. Really, so every time he mixes up his materials, and he keeps just blowing our mind every time.
Yeah, I really like this little guy.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So these are going to be on the website. Some stuff back from Blade Show, brand new. Check them out. All right, Kitch. So next we've got a batch from our friend Brian Tighe. He's a Canadian custom knife maker. Been doing it a long time. Unfortunately, he could not make this show, but he did have someone there dropping off knives for us to buy. So we're going to take a look at a few of them today. We did get several of them, but his models are pretty cool. They got a lot of neat materials, neat blade steels, and he just always knocks it out of the park.
Yeah. These are really cool. So Brian Tighe has this kind of flair for making like a super tactical knife. Like this is like 100% like a tactical folder.
Yeah.
But it's super ergonomic, and then he adds like cool stuff. So it's like White Storm carbon fiber, they're button lock flippers. I mean, it's like big one-piece milled pocket clip with the little... I think that he was the first guy I saw do the rollerball.
Yeah.
So like you get really cool stuff like that. So we got that TIE Fighter. We also have an auto.
Oh, cool.
Which pretty rare. We used to not be able to sell autos here in Illinois. So I think that might be one of the first times we've had one of those.
Yeah, that's definitely cool.
And then jump into the big tie breaker.
Oh my gosh, this thing is such a beast. It's the whole integral handle. You got Damas steel on there. So premium materials on these guys. If you're ever looking to pick up any of this stuff, it's hard to find, hard to come by. You kind of want to grab it when you can. Other than that, he kind of uses like RWL34. It's pretty cool stainless steel. And then we also have some S90V San Mais, which are just insane. They have this really cool wave look to the blade.
Yeah.
Definitely neat. Amazing finishing touches on these, and just style that you won't find out there anywhere else. They're so modern, so cool. It's definitely just something for somebody looking for futuristic design. I mean, that's what Brian does.
Like futuristic design, and then just awesome fit and finish. Like if you look at the pivot collar on that guy, how it's sculpted with the lines of the handle, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing how it fits in there. So you guys are definitely going to want to check out Brian's page. It's under customs on our website, and you'll find them all right there. So Kitch, we did also meet custom maker Alan Folts down there. He's one of our longtime makers and friends here at GP Knives, and we brought home some minimalists. So we're going to dive into some of those. This one's a new blade shape.
Yeah, this one is the Nesmic, which I think is a really cool blade shape. I'm kind of like a George W. Sears guy anyway, kind of like an outdoorsy guy, and I love the Nesmic blade shape. There's a lot of like debate on what George Sears used it for, but as far as like an outdoor blade, an EDC blade, I think it's awesome with the minimalist. It's got a lot of belly, got a little bit of recurve, it's still got fine point, got a swedge on there, makes it super strong. Minimalist is a classic design. It's been around forever. Everybody knows like what the design is, what it looks like. I think that Nesmic's probably my favorite version of it.
Definitely cool. And, we all know they're neck knives, but is there any other way you could carry them as well? I mean, great for your pack?
Yeah, they come with a little Kydex sheath. You could rig it up with anything. I would probably honestly set it up for pocket carry if I was going to carry it. You could do a lot of different stuff. Carry it on your belt, pocket, inside the waistband, neck knife.
Yeah, and Alan is known for using all types of materials. I mean, we've got G10, we've got micartas. He likes to do all these crazy colored polymers and stuff like that. Different blade shapes, and just always cool to have that stuff.
Yeah.
We love Alan and his work, and I know you guys do too. So those will definitely be hot. Check out his page on our website or our Blade Show page that we have there, and you'll definitely be able to find those when they go live. Finally this week, guys, we have a very cool drop coming up on Thursday, June 22nd from Benchmade. The beloved Shootout is getting a color makeover. We got 2 new colors. We got a crater blue and a cool gray in these. Same blade finish as you're used to. It's got that FDE finish on there, pretty cool, but also just the Kruger blade that everyone's used to. Just different colors.
Yeah. So you get your exclusive colors, basically, your limited colors. So this is cool gray. It looks white to me, but, you know, my eyes aren't the best. And then also something that they did different on these is they don't have a glass breaker. So they're kind of leaning into that more EDC out the front, less tactical. It's still pretty tactical. I mean, I don't know how you can have a Tanto and say it's not. But
right.
A little bit less tactical. And then same great action on these guys. We got a guy here at GP who's had one of these for a little bit, bought one of the first run ones, and it is super slick. Like, it flies out of there in and out. I've noticed they slick up really easy.
That sounds like a lot of Benchmades. You know, like my bug outs over the years, like everyone always thinks the access lock is a little, you know, sticky when you get it. But really, if you carry it for a month, it's not sticky anymore, and you're just flinging it open. So that sounds very Benchmade to me, that the action gets better.
For sure.
So that's pretty neat. So both these colors, the blue and the gray, they're going to be out Thursday, June 22nd, dropping Thursday, and you're definitely going to want to get your hands on one because I'm sure they will go fast.
All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with Chris and I. We went through a lot of stuff from Blade Show. We have even more customs that we picked up from Blade Show hitting the website, so make sure you guys check the description box down below. We got a link to those. See you guys next week.